Another day to celebrate, of course. Hey, I got some good news. I woke up this morning. I'm thankful. I'm grounded. My organs intact. I got my freedom. My car's intact. Do I need to go on? What are you thankful for? What are you grateful for? We great at talking about what needs to be different in our life, what we wish we had, but what do you have? What do you have? I got a break in between. I had a client hop in, so I'm gonna see where they at and navigate in between these lives and stuff. So y'all bear with me. But what are you thankful for? What are you happy for? What if you take the time to really focus and thrive off of what you're happy for? That'll be your energy drink. That'll be your vitamins. That'll be all that you need besides bread and water to get you around in this life. Navigate through so much. We want more, but we doing less. We so irritated because people don't want to conform to us. They want to follow our values, our standpoint, our truth. You done? Are you done? I want to be a better person. Get into some classes. Get into some courses. I want to get more educated. Join a webinar. Hit up a seminar. What's cracking? Some K, what's up? We here for it. Free 99. Yeah, we got it. Yeah, crock pot. No microwave over here. I just want ones to really understand the importance of celebrating yourself, uplifting yourself, empowering yourself. You gotta teach ones how to do it. Stop waiting on people to cheer for you or to go crazy for you. The balcony, the red carpet stuff. Stop waiting on all of that. Stop waiting on all of that. Get to it. However you need to. You an inch, a centimeter, a foot, a yard away to really get into the position that you need to get to in life. That relationship and ain't relationship is not shipping. What you do with a ship when it ain't going nowhere? Get off the boat. Yeah, I need my canoe. Yeah, I want to swim off that joint. I gotta move around. If you don't feel appreciated, valued, loved, where you need to be, and you still there, they bogus. So are you, because you allowing it. You letting this stuff happen. You're going to continue to wait on that same cycle or that relationship or that job or then yourself. Stop telling yourself, stop lying. That's what we're going to get to first. Yeah, stop lying. People love to say, I'm a liar. I'm not a liar. Yeah, you are. You are. In 2024, you said you were going to stop drinking, and you haven't. In 2024, you said you're going to stop smoking. You said you're going to stop hanging around with them friends. You said you're going to stop wasting money, and you didn't. You lied. You lied. You lied. You lied. Why you always lying? Why you always lying? Stop lying. Well, I'm a truth. I never tell no lie. Till the police pull you over. Sir, you know you were speeding? Oh, actually, I thought I was going. You knew that's why when they pulled you over, you said, man, oh man, you try to get your seatbelt together. You wasn't lying until they caught you with that paraphernalia. And you try to say that wasn't yours, right? You wasn't lying when old girl caught you or that dude caught you. And then what did you do? You said what you could to get you out of trouble. I had a person in my counseling group that tell me they're not a liar and they don't lie. They think liars are this and that and other. I tell them, depending on the circumstances, I'm not promoting lying. But in some areas, you got to play it smart. What do you mean? I'm glad you asked. I gave a scenario. A female that's 130 pounds Her boyfriend was 320 pounds, 6'6", built like an action figure, in an abusive relationship, and he's hurting her, assaulting her time in, time out. She's plotting to get a way out. He noticed the subtle changes. He pulled up to her. You trying to leave me? Now he has artillery in his hand. What is she supposed to say? Yes, I'm going to leave. And then he going to lie for her? Or should she say, no, I'm not, I love you, and wait till he go to work and pew, get out that jam? Oh, okay. Oh, that's different. It's different. I got you. Over and out. Over and out. Now we're going to think about the family. Because, we love to bring about family first, family first, family first. How would you deal with a situation? If you caught your person within your family doing something bogus, would you tell on them? Because telling on them could ruin a big move you got going with it, because y'all probably got a business play together. Or you just want to be an honest person. And depending on who you are as a person, it all depends on where your integrity is, or do you have it? Because we all say we have it until it becomes somebody within our inner circle. Then it gets smoky. Then it gets iffy. Now we start to bend a little bit. Now we start to compromise a little bit of stuff that we want to do different. We don't know. You ain't sure. How many times have we called our guy do something bogus and we best friends with that girl? And depending on who the person is, or where our loyalty is, or where our intellect is, or our honor, depending on what we speak on. How many people we have seen that get caught doing something they wasn't supposed to be doing? They in the car. If one of them got to tell on somebody or fess up, so to speak, take your weight. If he don't take his weight, is he snitching? If he say he didn't do it, is he saying the other guy did it? It's only two of y'all in the car. Somebody got to speak up. If somebody get more time than the other one, you know what they say? Are they snitching? He'll get to that. Snitching. Ones jump on his social media, toting all type of stuff. Jumping on these lives, talking about who they gonna catch us on 13th and such. It can be me, such and such, and we had this, and this is what we did. Day in and day out. You pushing that issue and that agenda. The authorities ran on your joint. And all this stuff popped up. Now you're in a bad situation. They snitching. Sir, ma'am, you have constant posts, constant messages, constant lives of you talking about what happened and who you was with the day and time. Nobody had to tell on you. You told on yourself. You promoted that, so you made it easy for them to go ahead, come grab you. They went to come get you, sir. They went to come get you, man. Now you in there wanting everybody to bail you out, get you out of jail that you put yourself in. Because you're so wrapped up with the clout. To let people know that you own, that you one of them. Now they tell you finna face 40 to 50 years, now you crying. Hold on, I thought men don't cry. Now the female, she panicking. Thought you was the same type of chick. You said you were a man, right? You gonna handle pressure like one. And now you remember your mom. Now you remember your father. Now you remember you got a good job on your hands. You got a good relationship on your hands. Now you remember all of that stuff now. Something to think about. I have people do this exercise when it comes to who you proclaim to be and what you need to enforce within yourself. I have them to break out 5 traits in a relationship. 5 things that you say you are that defines you, your personality traits, and so on and so forth. I had them bring 5 relationships they've been in. Then I asked, name one relationship or all of them where you was all these people. Of course not. You're a walking facade. You had to hold your peace. What men do? Hold their peace, suppress. They do this when they're around certain people. They bite their tongue. It's not because of restraint, because they scared of how the person gonna react to them. So you being yourself is making you feel uncomfortable. So you choose to be what they want you to be. So you're a clown. So you're a jester. So it's a ventriloquist type of moment, right? You speaking what they want to hear. When we think about integrity, making the best decision, think about the Adam and Eve for the spiritual ones. If he would have made the right decision for the best of both of them, they wouldn't have been in a situation. But you know what he did? He listened to her. Come on, come on. But people never lose your identity, but look around you. Everybody walking Halloween masks around this joint. They do. I have quizzed so many people who proclaimed they was, I'm this, I'm that. We gave them a scenario. We gave them a scenario, hypothetical situation. Then the fact, then how it all comes together. Then you realize, dang, we all have. Me too. Me too. Like I've been there. I've been in those moments where I didn't know I was going through identity crisis. And so I realized, I looked at my cabinets, this is all my people like. When I realized the environments I was in, this is all the stuff they like. The video games, that was all the stuff they like. That wasn't what I like. But I feel as though my voice, who I was, wasn't important enough to speak about. So I didn't speak about it. I laughed it off. I suppressed it. I act like it didn't matter. I act like it was a joke. Because that's what we had behind. We had behind jokes. We had behind different fallacies in our life. We hide behind so much. We hide behind the designer, the fitted caps, the lace fronts. We had behind all of that stuff. We had behind our money. We had behind our vehicles. We had behind all of that stuff. Cause that's our escape. What's the difference between a lion and a gazelle? A gazelle is running from something. A lion is running to something, right? Oh, okay. A lot of gazelles out here. What's the best way for a gazelle to survive? They don't have to be the fastest. They don't gotta be the fastest. They just gotta outrun the slowest gazelle. And they good. So people want to run around here, they just outrun somebody else and they good to go and they survive another day. People are surviving out here. They're not thriving. They're not making a living. They walk around here like drones. How many people I see chin down, head down? I'm like, ooh, what's going on with them? You know what's going to happen when your head down like this? Your back gonna mess up, your neck gonna mess up. You ain't gonna look up and watch where you're going and you're gonna hurt yourself. Because it's everybody else's fault. Your lack of accountability, your lack of responsibility, those traumas, those are for you to deal with. That stress, that's for you to deal with. Them bills, that's for you to deal with. All them kids, you brought them here. You helped make sure they get here. We don't love to talk about that stuff. People can tell me what's going on with Cat Williams, what's going on with this person, going on with that person. What's going on with your bank account? What's going on with your life insurance? What's going on with your parenthood? What's going on with your adulthood? How you're managing things? What steps, what tools you're using? What stuff that you're doing different? What's going on with your health? Now it's quiet. Now, hold on. Oh, you mute now? Now we in the library. Now you want to whisper. Now you whispering. We play too much. We play too much. We play too much. We say, oh, I ain't nobody to play with. I ain't no, find something safe. That's why they're in front of you. That's why they're in front of you. You're safe. You're harmless. You're not a threat. You know why? Because they ain't in a circle. They know what makes you tick. You might be threatening to everybody else, but not to them because they know you. They know your past. They know your strength. They know your weaknesses. They know where to rock you a certain way. They know how to keep you cool. They know how to pacify you. They know how to keep you in the loop. Just enough for them to get what they want. For them to get what they want. And guess what? You know what we say when people play us and they didn't reciprocate? They use us. They played us. No, you didn't. You didn't get nothing. You didn't get no return. He was banking on that. But you know how we help people and we say we're doing it from the goodness of our heart. And they don't say thank you. Or they don't reciprocate. Or when they come up, they don't include us. And then we want to bash them. We want to harm them. We want to do so much damage to them. Why? Why do you want to do that? Because they were supposed to do something. So you guys had an unwritten agreement of you helping them and them helping you. And when it was that term, they didn't, and you still around them. That friendship that important? You go into that job. You tired of this job and you want to leave it, but you've been there for 4 to 5 years. Every year you've been saying the same thing. You're still here. You're still here. When things don't work out, you want to leave. When things working out, you love it here. What are you anchored to? Where are your principles? What's your non-negotiables? They get you mad, they buy you a pizza. You know how many times these jobs, when they feel like everybody's flustered, what they do? Get you some pop and get you some pizza. This not a 5th grade birthday party. When no girl or that guy upsets you, they don't apologize. Why would they do that? You know what they do later on? The girl be like, you hungry? You want something to eat? He be like, yeah. They make you your favorite meal. They never apologize. They never address the situation. They never really take the time to talk about what's really wrong. How many times we seen in relationships? We seen this growing up. Our mom do us bad, do us in. Our guardian, whoever that raised you, they do you in. And guess what happens? Instead of them apologizing to you, you know what they're gonna tell you? You wanna go to that favorite restaurant you wanna go to? You wanna go to that favorite playhouse? You wanna get them shoes you all been talking about? That's the way of apologizing. And guess what they did? Didn't address what's going on. They never addressed it. So you walk around feeling indifferent, uncomfortable, a little shaky, but you don't want to talk about it. So guess what we do as kids? Grow up and do the same thing in real relationships. We upset our spouse. Instead of apologizing, admit that we was wrong, take affirmative action so we don't repeat that again. What we do? The same thing. You hungry? You want something to eat? You want to go over here? You want to do this and that? You still never addressed it. So that problem going to linger. And it's going to come back around. It's definitely going to come back around. It's going to pull right back around. NASCAR. Phew, right back around. Unresolved issues. We never want to talk about things. Have you noticed when you have the uncomfortable conversation with somebody, they raise their voice, they get amped, they want to go crazy on you. They want to harm you. So we okay as long as I address the issue, the elephant in the room. I bring it up, you want to take my head off. I bring it up, you want to threaten that relationship. I bring it up, now you want to disown me. I bring it up, now you want to harm me. So you want to harm me because I have a concern and I choose to address it and I want to be respected. You're not even giving me the floor, but you're cutting me off and you over talking me and you telling me I'm tripping, gaslighting. You're manipulating me by telling me the stuff that I'm doing is messing up what we have. You manipulating me. And you telling me I better do this, and if I don't, so you're gonna threaten me like I'm your child, and we're in a relationship. You my probation officer? You my parole officer? You my CO? I'm your slave? Because when a person don't have a voice, or they're not being respected, or they don't feel validated, and they seem as though they don't feel like an equal, you put them in one of those categories. You definitely put them in one of those categories. We be so amped to talk and be heard. But how about being respected first? How about respecting their place first? How about the agree, disagree? How about to agree, disagree? How about to understand them? You don't have to like it. You can apply empathy. You can apply emotional intelligence. You could take the time to analyze what they spoke on. You can come back and revisit the conversation. But don't make a person feel like they're crazy when they get facts, the truth, and physical evidence behind something that they're speaking on. It's a pattern. It's a paradigm. The verbiage is bothering them. They just want to be heard. No matter how insignificant it is, no matter how important it is, it still got to be addressed. Y'all break that stuff down. Chop that stuff down. Boom, break the work down. Figure out what's really bothering that person. Because you care about them, right? You care about them when they're giving you money. You care about them when they're giving you a car. You care about them when y'all doing that one thing. You care about them as long as they're at your disposal. But you don't care about them when they tell you something that you're not doing because you're not used to hearing no. Or you're not used to hearing that you're messing up, that you don't have it figured out, that you're not Miss or Mr. Perfect. You're not. You're not. You're not Mr. or Mrs. Perfect. You got some stuff to work on. Your childhood traumas is affecting our relationship. Them suppressed issues is come back around, added on to something else. It's compounding. It's overwhelming for us. You're losing yourself within your anger. Sir, punch another wall. Ma'am, bust another window in this car. Keep doing that. Looking for what? Female. I want to be heard. I want to be respected. I want this and that. No, you want some answers. You want some security. You want to trust, but you're not allowing yourself to trust him because he looks like the last person that cheated on you, that played you, that misled you. But he's not. He's giving you healthy support, but it don't look like what you're used to, so you don't trust it. Sir, you think that female don't support you, but she washes your clothes, she cooks your food, she tends to your kids when you're not around. But because she's not in the studio with you, at your basketball practice, at your football practice, she don't care. Let that sit for a second. It's on the stove. It's on the stove. Let that boil. Just let that boil for a minute. Just a minute. That person is doing more than what you imagine. The other person you was with came to all your sports events, all your video recordings, but they wasn't there within that household. They wasn't pouring into you, but they was your hype man, your hype girl. But your kids were being neglected when you wasn't around. That food, you were starving. Your house looked disgusting. Sir, really? Ma'am, you probably feel as though he's not doing his part. But in some areas, he was. The thing that you had a preference for that the other guy did that was fun, entertaining, or whatever, he's sitting there having healthy discussions with you, going to your gatherings, supporting you in the area that you need to, and tapping into your inner potential and supporting you in that light. But you want him to be funny. You want him to be live. You want him to be turned up. You want him to have the Instagram moment. You want him to buy the type of car, and he didn't. You expected him to. He don't abuse his money. He saved. You think he broke because he saved? He's selective with his money. You feel as though he's spending on somebody else. When we compare relationships or past and present, this is what we're doing. We're doing this. We're contaminating right here. A good thing, okay thing. Things can get better. We can grow. Sidebar, in the gym, because I was there earlier, somebody asked me, once again, which I love hearing this, what I'm so excited about. What I'm so excited about. When I look in the mirror, that tells me everything I need to know. When I look at my circle, that tells me all I need to know. When I see the roof of my head, the car, when I put my clothes on, that gets me sparked up. I know what that struggle feel like when I didn't know, when I didn't have, when nobody wasn't around, when people turned on me, when I didn't have a good space. I wasn't supportive. I wasn't strong-minded. I didn't put myself first. So that's why I was bitter. A lot of us in this world are bitter, are evil. And we say we're a good person because we do donations. We help out the poor from time to time. We put $1 in Walgreens to donate to some type of hospital. Dark people do the same thing. They do the same thing. You're a good person, but you curse out your mate when they don't agree with you. You're a good person, but you abuse your mate physically and emotionally when they confront you. You're a good person until somebody tells you no. You're a good person until somebody tells you they're busy tending to their own needs. Now here come the blasphemy. Here come the gossip. Here come the issues. Here they come, you need to do this, or you ain't doing this enough. Then you want to thread the relationship. And now you want to leave this other person carried on a stick. That's what we're doing. Carried on a stick. I want to do better, but I'm not. I can't sit on the rocking chair and hope to lose weight. I was training this person earlier, 60-something years old. She have 5 different physical illnesses. What she had, sickle cell and something else. And yet she's in the gym applying herself. The gym costs too much. Working out is too much. You think about the price of a gym, yeah, it may cost whatever the number it is. But the hospital bill costs 2 times as much if you don't tend to your health. Therapy's a little too much. But that money you put into that concert was 3 times as much. I don't got no money to be putting into myself with going to these seminars or webinars. But those shoes you paid for your birthday, that costs a whole car note. So when we think about what's important versus what entertains us for the moment, we buy our wants and beg for our needs. Why is that okay? So now it's everybody else's job to tighten you up, to get you right, to take care of your kids. How many times I've seen before school started, females going crazy and men in the store buying everything, and then put up a post talking about, if anybody can help me with my kid, rewind. What are we doing? Sir, ma'am, miss, bro, come here. Did you see the same thing I see on social media? Because I did. I saw you splurging. That was their school supplies right there. That was their clothes right there. On your feet, on your wall. Them tires, them speakers. That trip. That was their school money. But you don't want to talk about that. If everybody help you, they're not bogus. They don't really, they bogus. They're not there for you. Who not? Them your kids. Your responsibility. But everybody else, when you fall, should pick you back up. We fall down. We get up, right? Who this for? Like, who am I talking to? You abuse the things you need to work on financially, and now you expecting people to give you gas money. When the back to school started, you wanted everybody else to help you in the school department. And when they didn't, ain't nobody better not ask you for nothing, right? They not ask you for nothing. You played yourself. You played yourself. You played yourself. You played yourself. Accountability. We can spell every other word in a dictionary. You put accountability on the board, people can't spell that because that resonates within them. When something triggers a person, I've seen this on social media, I'll get these crazy messages. Oh, you know I am. When you have these moments where it triggers somebody, you get these crazy messages. Oh, they didn't do this. They didn't do that. They need to do this. They need to do that. Then this and that. Well, I'm the type of this and that. If it doesn't tie to you and it's not who you are as a person, why you feel the need to tell me that? If you know this doesn't define you and I'm not talking to you, why you want to let me know you're not that type of person? Question mark. Question mark. If you proclaim that you're upstanding person, you don't have to tell me that. If you're a man, you don't have to tell me you're a man. My eyes will tell me that. But when we start talking about integrity, doing stuff, doing right when nobody's looking, that's when I'm going to know who you are. When we talk about loyalty, I'm going to see how you are in their relationships and in life. That's going to tell me a lot. When I see who your character is, I'm going to see how you are when the cameras pop on, when you're around your friends, when you partying, your character is going to tell me who you are in those circumstances. When we get into the moments of you saying you're not the type to snake a person until you hear somebody snake you first, now you want redemption. Now you want to set them up. How many times have we seen people, our friends and family, say they'll never dog us out until they heard some misinformation? And now they're quick to talk about you got roaches in the crib. You got your car repoed 2 weeks ago. Your girl gave you chlamydia a month ago. Your boyfriend beat on you. You lost your kids a month ago. You just got locked up for whatever the case may be. Now all the stuff started popping out of nowhere. And then you find out that was misinformation, but you don't apologize. You don't do that. You know what you can keep doing? You. Because we friends, we family. We don't get through it all. Okay. We don't get through what? We don't get through what? You just slander my name because you thought I said some stuff about you instead of you calling me. You went on social media and addressed the confusion. You have my phone number. But we go on social media, though, and address, they said it's about me, and I've been this, I've been there for them since they was this. When they was in rehab, why you telling the whole world about something you can call this person about? We run on social media instead of addressing the people, our neighbors, our couple. I've seen people in the same room or within another room talking about their mate in a disgusting fashion. If you love somebody, there's no need for you to be slandering them, dogging them out. If you have a miscommunication, address the issue. Address the issue. But nope, they got a name calling. That's not love. That's abuse. If you feel as though somebody have to dictate your action, you had my recent fights. You had any recent, do I have any recent fights? No, I had 3 fights that was lined up on the 22nd, on the 30th, and one coming up this month. But after I had a fight in November, an MMA fight, I slaughtered this guy. He was all right, but he wasn't on my level. I got him together, crucified him. Everybody seen that fight. That I put the fight, 2 title fights and one other big fight popping up, and they all gone ahead and ducked off for me. This one dude said his wrist messed up. The other one said his back messed up, and the other one called COVID after I fought. Breaking news, right? They bought the pay-per-view, seen the fight or seen the highlights, then decided to go ahead and keep it moving. I know people in the fight game, they not like how they was 20 years ago, 30 years ago, 40 years ago, fight the best of the best. They fight what's safe for them. Because they sell their tickets and they got one thinking they the next big thing. They run across somebody that really is what they proclaim to be, and they don't want to risk it. Yeah, I called out Mammoth and I reached out to Mammoth. He didn't respond. When I see Mammoth at the event on street beef, and I asked, I'm like, oh, you trying to fight me? Oh, down the way. So I asked him when you want to get it in. I ain't hear nothing from him. Yeah, Mammoth was okay, but when I seen him fight in that West Coast event, told me a lot. When I seen him fight, there's the one guy, the football player with the fro, that he stopped him, but he couldn't take them strikes. And let me know, Mammoth was okay against guys who couldn't take a punch, but anybody that kind of hit back, he was a little bit timid. And that told me a lot, all I need to know. And I was like, oh, he a good hype train, but he a body just like anybody else. Just like the last two guys I fought earlier this year, they was threats. But to people who couldn't take a punch, to people when they swung, they blinked. They balled up in the fetal position. You fight a person that ain't scared to get hit and hit you right back, then you realize you ain't Hercules, you're a human being now. Now you want to get out of here. No, this is a burning building. Don't get out one way, throw out that window. But anyway, got me in my little zone. I had to go ahead. Mammoth to me is a cavalier. I'm a semi-truck. And this is what I've been showing the people for the past few years. Ones be like, oh man, I'm concrete. Then I get in front of them, they turn into wallpaper immediately. Or they go from Malcolm X to Martin Luther King. They want to talk their way out of it. Now, I never had no issue with you. I respect you and this and that. We in the same weight class, so now you want to fight me. I had people that I was supposed to fight. They move around on me. They hit me with this excuse. Man, we need to stick together. We're brothers. We're happy. Oh, we all of that now. We in a fight. It's a competition. You're going to lose. I tell people two things going to happen fighting me. I'm going to either knock you out or you're going to lose. It's a decision. Failure, I don't use that word except in the spelling bee. That's it. When people doubt themselves or question what they can be, that tells me you're not ready. I've called plenty of champions out all through different coasts to offer the fight. They say, yeah, we can get it in. I followed up through the promoters. You know what the promoters tell me? Oh, we'll get back to you in a second. Got you. So you want to fight somebody that you know you can run over, though, right? When you fight somebody that can hit you back, or put a little bit more pressure on you, nah, curl you up like a Frito-Lay? Nope. You want some of this, young man? No. They don't want no smoke like that. People say they want some smoke. I become the dispensary for them. Come on in. Come on in. You know, have a seat. We got some steak and lobster over here and everything. Yeah, be careful with that mountain lion, though. He vicious. You know, that's the thing that hit different, though. But moving on, when I start talking about people who want to apply themselves and be better in situations, and they proclaim they support and they love and they care and they mean well and they want to do better, but your actions don't line up. Your value system don't line up. You telling me you always support me, but you're never there when I call. You telling me that you mean me well, but you're doing me in every time your emotions get the best of you. You telling me that you love me so much, but I've been feeling hate from you for so long. You've been telling me when you come up, you got me, but you kept driving. You kept driving. You kept driving. I'm around this. I helped you. I mean, you was at rock bottom. I mean, I taught you how to walk again. You got lost into translation. And now you got some new friends. Now you got a new support system. And then when they drain you, guess where you coming back to? Right at my door, right at my residence. But no, that door locked. Are you going to keep knocking? That's what we got to start doing. Start speaking up. People are going to be irritated regardless, whether you up, whether you down, whether you right, whether you're wrong, whether you're doing something or you're not. So do you regardless. Be you regardless. What's the point of saying so much of how I can do this? If only he helped me, if only she did. You got the means, the energy, the time to do it. You know what your problem is? You don't have the confidence. You can say, I need money, I need resources. You need the confidence. You know what we're scared of? That we might fail and what other people might think. I don't care what people think. Yeah, you do. Because you will do it. You will execute, you will try. Fail at something. Jump up and reach for something. Why is that so hard? Because our support system wasn't there before. Nobody taught us that we got to be our own cheerleader sometimes. Nobody taught us we're going to have dark days. Nobody told us we're going to have moments where it's not going to make sense. Nobody taught us that even though you're going through bad things, the better days are going to come. We don't appreciate joy without pain. We don't appreciate the good without the bad times. Value system means a lot. You give a kid something all the time. What they become? Ungrateful. They're abusing $200, $300 shoes. And you're like, I pay that much? They don't care. Because you've been buying them shoes like that all year. Last year, the year before that. But if you only bought them some regular type of shoes, and then every now and then when they did something amazing, or you can tell that they starting to take care of what they like, well, you know the value of something, you take care of better, right? And I'm about to tell you to wash your car. If you got a nice type of car, clean car, nobody got to tell you to take it to the car wash. Nobody got to tell you to detail it because you know the value of it. You appreciate that. You want to keep it up because it'll maintain yourself longer. Same way with a good house. You can have a raggedy car, a terrible house. My first crib was a studio apartment. That joint was a box. Guess what? I cleaned it. I cleaned it up. I treat it like it was my 2-bedroom, 3-bedroom house. I treat it like it was my 2-story house. I treated it like that. And then I ended up getting one. I started celebrating the small things in a big way. I celebrate everything in a big way. When people meet me, they be thinking, where's he getting his energy from? Once again, I go down the list of exercising gratitude. I know what it's like to be at rock bottom. I know what it's like to not have a washing machine. I know what it's like to wash clothes in the tub. I know what it's like to have people around me that leave me the moment they come up. I know what it's like to be betrayed. I know what it's like to not have self-love. I know what it's like to eating spoiled food, canned goods, eating out of soup kitchen. I know what it's like. I know what poverty look like. I know what being down looks like. I know what that stuff look like. I know and I understand. So when I have anything, a crumb, if I have an inch, a centimeter, whatever the case may be, I'm celebrating it as if it's a 5-star dish. Or if I get some type of donation sent to me and it's some okay type of stuff, I'm going to wear it. I'm not wrapped up because it don't have designer. Some people in this world, they feel as though the material defines who. If you think material and money defines who you are, you're the poorest person on this earth. You're going to have to be. You can't subject yourself to these clothes, these designer, this car, and you say empty on the inside. You said better on the inside, you're going to contaminate, you're going to abuse, you're going to tear that down. What do some of us do? Burn bridges that we can't cross, and we burn that bridge, and we can't even swim. But here we are, saying we don't need them. And then you notice when you're not around that person, you see them falling off, clothes tearing up, car gone. They're in a bad space. Now you realize the person that they was around was actually the source of everything. What we need to learn as people is to be, treat people as a resource and not our source. We try to worship so many people. They were meant to help us, but we put so much into them. They do one thing wrong, your whole life has fell apart. You shattered, you broken now. I can't believe them. Can't believe what? That they're human, that they had a setback. We all make mistakes. We got to grow from that. We learn from that. It's a lesson. If you learn it, you're bound to repeat it. You're bound to repeat it. Things you need to look into yourself. You don't have to have so much walk around here being wrapped up. This happened, that happened. Cat Williams, Cat Williams, Cat Williams, Cat Williams, Cat. That's all I've been hearing. It's the first thing we get to talk about. Your fatherhood, your womanhood, your livelihood, your work life. How much money you saved up? You got that trauma dealt with? You left that relationship yet? We don't want to talk about that. But we want to talk about what's entertaining because them distractions, something to talk about. But you look in your bank account, still the same. whether you know the information or not. You look into that gas tank, it's the exact same. It's the exact same. Something to ponder about. Nothing wrong with watching entertaining. I watch entertaining stuff. I watch goofy stuff from time to time, but I watch more spiritual stuff, uplifting things, things that help my motivation, my mentality. Teach them to be a better coach, a better man, better father, better son. I take classes. I get around people to do what I aspire to be. Keep me in that space where I don't have to get wrapped up by other things that's going on around me because I'm too busy doing me. When I say doing me, getting my mental together, getting my health together, getting my livelihood together. I want to be a good example for people around me. I want to be the example I want other people to be. I don't strive to procrastinate. I don't strive to wait on certain things to happen in my life. I get it done. As a fighter, I get it done. As a man, I get it done. I do this fighting stuff just to have this as a podium. I put a belt, I get a medal on, I can give you some real advice. You notice the sports figures now are the role models now. So when I win in these fights, I got 15 seconds of your attention. So I'm going to talk about substance with substance. We're going to talk about how to make boys to become men, how to stop running, how to start standing our ground, how to really impact society the right way, how to make money the right way, how to really be gangster, take care of your family, sustain your emotions, express them in more of a diplomatic fashion. You don't have to fight everybody. Everybody not against you. Everybody you fighting, not against you. Everybody that you love ain't your friend, right? Come on, come on, come on. All day, all day. That's the ones gotta know. Everybody that you love ain't your friend. Everybody that you fight ain't your enemy. You gotta believe that. You gotta believe that. You don't have to be around these people to be secure in who you are. Support people that's really supporting you. It's more than just claps and hashtags and little likes here and there. You want to have the people that's in your life where you don't have to tell them to do something for you. They're gonna ask, how can they be at your service? Y'all helping each other. That's how you build a community of right people in my circle. I got in touch with myself because I went and searched for them. Information, I searched for that. Better finances, I searched for that. I went out there and made them adjustments. I didn't allow the hood, the poverty, the issue, the trauma to get the best of me. I got it done. I showed myself that it ain't what you do, it's how you handle it. We all been there. We all been there. That relationship, that girl did us wrong. She didn't do you wrong. You didn't take the assessment. You didn't process her character. You got caught up by her dress. That sundress was dressing too much. And here you go. All bad around this joint. You and them caught a case and everything over her. You were just cool for the moment. Men get so tied up, man. Girls ain't nothing but you chasing them. Girls ain't nothing out here. Ain't no good girls out here. You put a list on what you want in the female, become that list. You're attracted. Whether it's whatever you want, prepare yourself. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. If you think about that anything in your life, you don't get excited when you're in school and you got that A. You know why? Because you study for it. You don't get excited when you got that check. Because guess what? You put them hours in. There's no need for you to be, oh, man, miss, you did it. You don't need to thank your boss for paying you. That's what you work for. That's what you work for. I mean, it's really irritating when people ask me, how can I be a better person? Resources all around us. Uplifting people are around us. Steps are around us. But you know what you want? The shortcut, the microwave edition. And you want the clout too. Because you got to give up something that start making you popular. That guy, that girl. Oh, you don't really want it that bad. You know what I seen in I just thought about a female wanted to lose weight. She wanted to get her lipo, get her stomach cut. The doctor told her she had to lose 50 pounds within whatever time span. She lost it. So if it shows all year she can lose weight, why she need a surgery? He just proved to her that she's capable of losing weight. And that man the same way. And they lost the weight. They started eating better or starving themselves. So if you have the means to do it, why not keep going? Nope. I'm going to do this enough right here, the bare minimum, and that's going to be that. Okay. All right. Man, I'm tired of this girl using me. I'm tired of, stop giving her your bank card. I love her though. You don't love her, you love that thing she do. Female do the same thing. I love him. You don't want to see him. He had a bad childhood. So did you. So you okay with him putting his hands on you? You okay with him with in your refrigerator, eating up your kid fruit snacks, drinking the juicy juice? You okay with that? You okay with that man eating fruit snacks up and drinking that juicy juice and abusing you, running up your car, bringing it back with the gas on E? You okay with that? Men the same way. Man, she a good cook. But when she get mad, she turn into a whole different animal. When she get depressed, she attacking you. She discriminated against you when you don't agree with her. We got to think about self-respect. Us as, we all fighters in this world. We got to fight for what we want. It don't have to be physical. It could be mental. Assess the situation. Be logical. Really step back and process what is the gain, what is the loss, the pros and cons. Is it really worth that? Us people that get into these fights over something that was said over TikTok or YouTube or Facebook or whatever, Instagram, you're going to throw your life away over that comment? You got a good job, good relationship, good sense in your life where you could do more, and this person has tipped you over and you just went nuts. Oh, okay. You wild out, and now your freedom is in jeopardy. Your money is in jeopardy. That relationship is in jeopardy for your respect. Because you didn't want to walk away. Because you had to stay your ground. Because you had to show them that what type of guy you is. I'm about that mess. I'm all that. I'm pressure. Okay. And now you're away. Oh, yeah, you gone now. You up the road now. Now we're going to see what you're really made of. Same way with the females. I seen a pregnant chick went nuts talking crazy to this girl. The other chick didn't want to fight her. She continued to antagonize her. Old girl was ignoring them. She grabbed her 18-ounce cup and threw it at the chick. Old girl started going nuts on her, had her in a fetal position. You know what the first thing she said? Stop hurting me, I'm pregnant. You was pregnant before the altercation, before you started picking. And now when she turned up and started to give you what you asked for, now you don't want it? No, you served that food up. You're going to eat that now. Oh, you're going to eat that food. Now you remember the baby? You want her to remember the baby now. So it's okay, but you throwing a whole bottle of juice or whatever you threw at her. But when she retaliate, now she wrong. And, when people see it, the video, they're going to say, man, that poor woman, because she pregnant. But she started it. But we're not going to talk about that because we'll see things and reactive thinking. We go off of, she ain't do nothing wrong. She probably just mind her business. He ain't do nothing wrong. We see guys get beat up. We don't know what they did, but we see it, and right then and there, wherever our mental space is, if you got on nice clothes, they trying him because he appeared like this or he ain't from there. You don't know what happened. But what we do, we start commenting. Oh, he probably did this or she probably did this. And one gossip, it go around, Chinese telephone. It ain't your business. If you in the judicial system, get into that. If you in the paparazzi, get into, you in the newscast, whatever you into, get into that. If you wrapped up and you want to spend 40 to 60 minutes on the phone talking about this stuff, if you monetize and you get some stuff off of that, by all means, I ain't knocking you. I ain't stopping anybody from getting money. But once again, if you just doing this stuff like Wi-Fi, connecting to type of crap here and there, just to keep promoting that type of stuff, don't make sense. Think about 2024, y'all. We said at the beginning of the year, goals you want to achieve, weights you want to lose, relationships you want to get better. Learn how to say no, because that's big for a lot of us. We go and say no to the person on the outside, but it's hard time to say no to our mom or our dad, or our girlfriend, or our boyfriend, or husband or wife. If you're not comfortable, say no. If you don't want to go to that place, then don't. You're not a bad person. You just know the outcome of them situation, and you don't want to put yourself in that no more. It's so hard for us to, I'm trying. No, you're not. You don't try to put your shoes on, you put your shoes on. You don't try to clean yourself up, you clean yourself up. You put all the energy to everybody else's moves, or everybody else's power moves. They need me to do this, so I'm going to go on here. You so quick to help somebody else. You think you're not that important? You think you're not worth it? You are. You are worth it. You are important. We all are. We all have a purpose. Find yours. Find yours. Exercise. When I'm stressed out, I go into my gratitude book. When I'm thrown off, I go help somebody. When things like that ain't making sense, I pray and leave it where it is. I don't keep going on dwelling. When I think about people that bully, because we talking about this at my job, people that bully. Ones ask me, "You see bully?" I said, "Yeah, as a kid." Then I, because I was very articulate and real smart, but I had the best clothes. So people tried me. Then when I started turning up, now I'm the enemy now. Now I'm the problem. I said, but then became an adult. I started seeing people, there are bullies still around here. Not the typical type of bullies that's taking your money. Doubt, fear, worry, procrastination is bullying your whole life because it's stunning your growth. And they around here beating the skin off of you. I mean, doing you dirty out here. Doubt, worry, fear, procrastination, jealousy. What? They got you up. I mean, they hanging you upside down. What? Making sure, stay right here. You saying you free, but mentally you're not. You saying you happy, but mentally you're not. It's things that we hide. We all got problems, but you know what we do? We hide it better than the next person. I can't believe this person doing this. They bogus. So are you. Nobody's don't know about your stuff yet. Oh man, I can't believe that person betrayed. So you have as well. We all have done things that we're not proud of, but everybody don't know about it. It's not on the big screen. We're not celebrities. So we can go in and hide behind that and hide behind our Bible, hide behind our Torah, hide behind our Quran, hide behind our friends, hide behind our money, and keep it pushing. Because guess what? I'm a good person. Why? Because you donate to the children's hospital. I'm a good person. Why? Because you check on your mom once a week. You're a good person because you make sure your kids don't starve. Dark people do the same thing. Heinous people do the same thing. Where's your character at? You know how you learn a person? Strip away everything about them. The 8 hours a day of sleep, the good food, the sun not shine. See when their check gets short. That's who they are. See a person when they're in a restaurant, how they treat the waiter or waitress. That's who they are. How you treat the janitor. That's who they are. I judge people how you treat somebody. You can have all this other stuff, but I'm seeing how you talk to someone when you're mad or you need answers or you don't get enough. That's who you are. Them right then and there is what you need to tighten up on. That's the stuff you want to get to and realize that, hey, maybe I'm not a good person. Forget being a good person. Be a quality person. Be a God-fearing person. Be a person with respect. Get some more information. Stop listening to all these gurus that's telling you how to make this or get this right. Hard work beat talent all day because talent don't work hard enough. Perseverance win the race. You got to remember that. I'm not hoping to wait on something that I get to myself. If I'm in reach, if I'm capable, if I have the means, if I have the confidence, What we doing? I want people to stop using me. Stop telling me yeah. Stop telling me yeah. People that I coach, that I counsel, I tell them as much as possible. You got to be responsible for you. You got to take care of you. People can call it selfish. Gaslighting, manipulation. Don't let nobody make you feel guilty for taking care of yourself. If you don't want to go out that night, don't go out. If you don't want to indulge, don't indulge. If you want to stay out the confusion, stay away from it. People gonna talk about you regardless. Don't think you're exempt, because you're not. We all struggle. We all go through situations. But if you change up here how you look at it, it's gonna be a speed bump. It's gonna be turbulence on the airplane, but nothing's gonna crash, no tire gonna bust, no accident is gonna occur. It is gonna be a moment. Once again, when I go through moments, I call it character building. You will rarely see me on my character. And I have moments, plenty of them, where I was tested and I grade myself. I got a few B's, I got 1A, I got a C. I'm still on the honor roll when it comes to handling situations, and things was outside of my comfort zone. It wasn't the best, and it definitely tried me to the point where I was like, I just need to go ahead and wild out to get that out of my system. But all it takes is that one time, that one turn, that one swing. Your life is over or somebody else's life is. Then you start thinking about, you start retracting. I wish I would have did this different. Or this wasn't even worth it. It's not. Weigh the situation. What's more important? What you're building? Because you know this, when we clean up the house or clean up anything, it takes hours. But it takes a person only a few seconds, a kid only a few seconds to trash it. Don't throw away what you worked hard for. What you building, build in silence, celebrate, push, keep moving. You don't need to be at a certain point in your life where you waiting on somebody to clap for you or to say good job. We're not in kindergarten. We're not in kindergarten. So ain't no need for us to be doing that. Ain't no need. So for the ones that's on here, hit that like for me so I can keep this joint going a little bit. I got a few more minutes for another client slide through, but I just want to really, if you got any questions or any suggestions that you want to do within yourself or certain outlet that ain't making sense to, I don't have a problem answering questions. I do this for a living, literally. I get paid to talk, to influence, to inspire, to tap into people's inner trauma, soul ties, the doubt, understand what reactive abuse is, verbal abuse, physical abuse, how to be better men, how to be better women. I counsel relationships, couples, married people. I train fighters, non-fighters, people how to lose weight, gain muscles. I train soccer players, to baseball players, to basketball players, to football players. I do agility circuits. I mean, I keep learning. When I tell people that I'm amazing, I'm not bragging. I'm amazing because I bring out the inner you, who you always been. And once we get out all that doubt, all that fear, all that neglect, all that war me, all that lack of accountability, you're going to shine like Vegas lights. You're going to be that purpose that you say you are. You're going to be you're going to be a big stepper, like in New York. Yeah, you're going to be stepping like that. Them Timbs on in New York. You're going to have that Carhartt on. You're going to be having them work boots on. And it's definitely going to make sense. You're going to be anchored to what you really know and who you really are. A lot of them stuff is going to be brushed off the shoulder. That's it. You are really going to be where you need to be. We all need counsel. We all need some type of help, some type of assistance. Ask some questions. Have them deep conversations. Weed out the stuff within your garden. You're capable of doing that. Sometimes you might not want to do it in publicly. Social media, boom, Google, hey, 5 steps on helping with stress management. 5 steps on self-esteem issues where you can really see who you really are. Because you really need help. We all are hurt in some form, way, or fashion. Find you a safe space where you can let out them tears, let out that anger, let out what you always wanted to say. You don't have to always be in front of the person who did it to you. You can't get well in the same place you got sick at. You can't. You can't do it. Can't do it. You can't do it. You can't do it. You can't do it. Once again, if you do the work on yourself you need to, you're going to definitely be that pressure, that lioness. Oh, yeah. You're going to set the tone. You definitely going to set the tone. One's going to be looking at you like, dang, something different about you. That glow, that shine, that elevation. Your body going to be right. Your space going to be right. They going to get around you. They're going to be like, oh, it's that fragrance. Yeah, confidence. It's going to be all of that. They're going to hear you, oh, man, you seem upbeat. Because I'm happy, because I'm joyous. I have peace now. I have serenity. I took spring cleaning. People out of my life that didn't need to be there. All the junk, all the stuff that I used to fester and harbor over, not going to be there. When they see where you are, they're going to see everything in your life. Man, you got so much. I didn't get it given to me. I got it through struggles. All the stuff is paid for through tears, through all that pain that you went through. And you finally made it. How did it feel? When you get to that mountaintop, oh, it's going to feel good. When you get that nice house, it's going to feel great. That relationship, I'm telling you, you sleep different, you walk different, you're going to talk different. Everything about you going to have you around this what? Problem. What is that? Failure. I don't know. Are we throwing out words or something? Because they don't match. That jacket ain't going to fit. Ain't going to fit the same no more because the muscles going to be on point. Them females, would they be wanting body, the waist trainers, ain't going to be doing that no more. Because you taking care of yourself the right way. Ain't no more shortcuts. We taking the stairs this time. Nah, no elevator for what? Need the exercise, that's all. We don't get our health checked together. Them diabetes, gonna go somewhere. We're not gonna get that, all that hereditary. It's your diet. Same way you change your diet to lose weight, you can change your diet when it comes to people that you're around, what you're dealing with. Detox, you capable of doing that. Stop talking about, I don't want to put the money into this and money into that. Because stuff that you like and the dopamine get you going crazy for, you might get the views for, you're doing it. You waste enough money on them vapes, enough money on the drinks, enough money on people, enough money on designer. How many more shoes you need? How many more shirts you need? Why do you like shopping? How about you like getting your mental health together? How about you like getting your parenthood together? How about you like not being around negativity so much? How about you like not getting pulled over by the police? How about you start to like who you can influence, who you can help? Get the Harriet Tubman on. What she helped 10,000? And should have helped 10,000 more if only they would have knew. How about you enlighten somebody, inspire somebody? You know what I ask a lot of youth that I'm around, that I train, I mentor? I don't ask them what they have a good day at school. I ask them, who do they help? Who do they inspire? Who do they keep from getting into some tomfoolery, some wild stuff? It's a different type of question, different response. It makes a big difference. It makes a big difference. So what 3 of my clients just pulled up. So yeah, I'm gonna keep trying to pop in here as much as I can between my breaks or whatever. So I appreciate the ones that stayed in here, that came in through passing, and I'm good with that. And hit that like for me and stuff. So I appreciate that though. But we out this joint. Big business.